Have you ever stopped to think if you are truly maximizing your workout potential at the gym? How many times have you finished a workout asking yourself, am I lifting the right weight? Is this number of repetitions enough to build muscle? These questions are more common than you might think and could be the reason you haven't yet achieved that fitness body you've been aiming for. Training without a clear strategy is like driving without a destination. You use energy but don't get anywhere. In this video, we're going to uncover the secret of how to adjust the weight and the number of repetitions to boost your results, whether it's in a hypertrophy workout, a full body workout, or even in choosing exercises to lose weight. Discover when to increase the load at the gym and the best practices to maximize muscle growth without risking injury. Stay with me until the end because you will learn how many repetitions are needed to gain muscle mass, efficient tips for building muscle, and even how to align your workout with what to eat to build muscles after the age of 50. Are you ready to transform your workout? Then let's start this journey together. How many times have you heard that just lifting weights will make your muscles grow? Although this idea sounds simple, the truth is that effective training requires strategy and planning. Many beginners in weightlifting make mistakes, either by choosing weights that are too light, thinking that more repetitions are always better, or by going too heavy, sacrificing form and increasing the risk of injury. This lack of direction not only delays results, but can also demotivate anyone, including those dreaming of a well-defined fitness body. The core issue here is a lack of clarity. When should you increase the load? What is the ideal number of repetitions for your goal? Whether it's to build muscle, improve endurance, or lose weight. Incorrect training can make you waste precious time in the gym and lead to frustration. It's important to remember that the body responds to the right stimuli in the right measure. Therefore, knowing how many repetitions are needed for hypertrophy and how to adjust the weight for each exercise is the key to achieving quick and long-lasting results. Imagine someone training without realizing they could achieve better results just by adjusting the load. Maybe that's your situation right now without you knowing. But don't worry. This video will change that by bringing practical tips you can apply today in your full body workout, whether you're a beginner or have been training for years. The solution begins with understanding how weight and repetitions are connected to your goals. And before we continue, subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss any essential tips about weightlifting, training, and healthy eating. Subscribing is the first step to always staying ahead and achieving the results you desire. Now that we understand the importance of adjusting your training to achieve results, let's dive into the fundamentals that connect weight and the number of repetitions to your specific goals. This is crucial for those aiming to build muscle, improve strength, or even optimize a beginner's workout. First, let's talk about hypertrophy, the most common goal among gym goers. To activate this process, science recommends performing between 6 and 12 repetitions, with a load corresponding to 65 to 85% of your maximum limit. This means using a weight that challenges your muscles, but allows you to complete the sets with proper form. It is within this range that muscles receive the ideal stimulus to grow and strengthen. On the other hand, if your focus is on improving muscular endurance, as in exercises for weight loss, the ideal approach is to work with higher repetitions, usually above 12, using a moderate load. Here, the goal is to train the muscle's capacity to sustain repetitive efforts, which is excellent for those who want to increase calorie expenditure or enhance overall performance. And what about strength? If you're looking for power and maximum strength, the secret lies in fewer repetitions from 1 to 5, with a high load above 85% of your maximum capacity. Although this method isn't the primary focus for hypertrophy training, it can complement your progress, especially in workouts targeting the whole body. Knowing when to increase the load is equally essential. If you can perform all repetitions easily, it's time to progress. But be careful. Increase gradually to avoid injuries and ensure that each movement is executed perfectly. These concepts are more than just numbers. They are the foundation of an efficient workout. Now imagine if every set and repetition you performed contributed directly to your goal. That's what happens when you understand the relationship between weight and repetitions. Knowing which weight to use for each exercise is what separates an efficient workout from a waste of time. Choosing the right weight isn't just about picking something you think is heavy. It's a combination of technique, self-awareness, and strategy. Let's explore how to define this in a practical and safe way. One of the most well-known methods to find the ideal weight is the 1 repetition maximum test, often referred to as 1RM, which is the highest load you can safely lift in a single repetition. While this test is more advanced, it serves as a reference to adjust the loads according to your goal. For those wondering how many repetitions are needed for hypertrophy, for example, the weight should be between 65 and 85% of your 1RM. For muscular endurance or beginner training, the load can be lighter, around 50 to 65%, allowing for a higher number of repetitions. But what if you don't know how to measure your 1RM? Don't worry, there's a practical approach. Choose a weight that you can lift with moderate difficulty in the last repetition of a set, maintaining perfect form. If the exercise feels too easy, it's a clear sign you need to increase the load. Conversely, if your form breaks down at the start, the weight is too heavy. Another important point is to avoid common mistakes. Many beginners opt for weights that are too light, thinking more repetitions are always better, while others overdo it, sacrificing form and risking injuries. Don't fall into these extremes. The balance lies in challenging your muscles without compromising safety. Additionally, it's crucial to monitor progression. To achieve consistent results, gradually increase the weight as soon as you notice completing the sets with ease. This technique, known as load progression, is one of the pillars of a full-body workout and ensures you keep evolving. Now that you know how to adjust the load practically and efficiently, let's move on to the next steps for maintaining continuous progress. Now that you know how to adjust the weight and the number of repetitions, it's time to learn the strategies that will ensure your continuous evolution in the gym. When it comes to weightlifting, stagnation is one of the biggest enemies. Without progression, your results can plateau, even if you train regularly. Let's understand how to avoid this and keep progressing steadily. One of the best ways to evolve is by implementing load progression. This means gradually increasing the weight used, forcing your muscles to adapt to increasingly greater stimuli. The key here is to increase the load slowly, always prioritizing proper form. For example, if you're currently bench pressing with 20 kilograms on each side, try increasing it to 22.5 kilograms next week, as long as you can maintain proper execution. Another advanced strategy is using the RPE method, or rate of perceived exertion. This method helps you adjust the weight based on your effort level in each set. On a scale from 1 to 10, an RPE of 7 means you still have energy for 3 more repetitions, while an RPE of 9 indicates you're near your limit. This method is excellent for avoiding overtraining and ensuring you're always training effectively. In addition, you can incorporate techniques like drop sets, reducing the weight immediately after muscle failure, and continuing the set or supersets, performing 2 different exercises without rest between them. These strategies increase workout intensity and are ideal for those looking to accelerate results. Lastly, remember to regularly vary the stimuli. Changing the number of repetitions, exercises, or even the order of the sets keeps the workout challenging and prevents your body from fully adapting, which could limit your gain. Now, imagine looking in the mirror and seeing real changes in your body. More defined muscles, greater strength, and that sense of pride for all the effort paying off. This isn't just possible, it's entirely achievable when you apply the correct principles to your workout. Let's visualize the results you can expect when adjusting loads and repetitions strategically. By incorporating practices like load progression, adjusting how many repetitions are needed for hypertrophy, and varying stimuli, you'll not only see visible gains in muscle size, but also notice improvements in your posture, energy levels, and even sleep quality. Well-planned workouts promote a cycle of continuous growth, not just in physical appearance, but also in overall health and well-being. If you're just starting, don't worry. Even a beginner workout can yield impressive results if aligned with clear objectives. For those who are more advanced, these strategies ensure progress continues without interruption. And the best part? These methods are adaptable to different ages and physical conditions. The results are a reflection of what you invest in your training. The more disciplined and attentive to details, like when to increase the load or adjust repetitions, the closer you'll be to the body you desire. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but looking back a few months from now, you'll realize every effort was worth it. Now that you know how to adjust the weight and number of repetitions, apply progression strategies, and avoid stagnation, there's only one thing left to do. Start putting it all into practice. Every tip you've learned here could be the game changer between an ordinary workout and a truly effective one. It's time to transform your effort into real and lasting results. Remember, the key to success lies in consistency. Each well-executed workout is a step closer to the body you want. Whether you're just starting with a beginner workout or are already at an advanced level, adjusting how many repetitions for hypertrophy or applying load progression, the important thing is to keep going. And here's a special invitation. If you enjoyed the content and want to keep learning more about maximizing your gym results, subscribe to the channel right now. By subscribing, you'll gain access to practical tips like when to increase the load, information on full body workouts, and even ideas about muscle-friendly foods to complement your journey. Also, share this video with a friend who's also working towards a fitness body. Together, you can exchange experiences and grow even more. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Until then, happy training and keep challenging yourself. If you want to keep learning and boosting your results at the gym, make sure to check out the recommended videos right here. In them, you'll discover the secrets and strategies for your workout. Choose your next step to transform your training and achieve the body you've always wanted. See you there.